Another day, another Dead by Daylight map that we play 10 times in a row. We are moving on to the 11th realm, which is the Yamaoka Estate. We've definitely been underperforming lately, so let's just hope that we don't keep that up. Well, let's get started with match number 1. In this match, we faced a Wraith, and our first gen got done with pretty much no issue. It was certainly not smooth sailing throughout the whole match though, because here the killer got 2 of us down at once. When I got the Claudette off the hook, it looked like he wanted to tunnel.
He has Scourge.
How do you whip that, buddy?
After I took that hit, instead of the Claudette trying to just get some distance, she stayed back and used the flashlight on him. Which, to be honest, once she did that, I can't really blame the killer for tunneling her anymore. She managed to get away, except for the fact that when I got down, she tried to go for a flashlight save while injured. Which isn't inherently bad, but once she failed it, she kept trying to shine the light on him, which resulted in her getting down too. So I get her off the hook, only for Claudette to lead the killer directly to us, leading me to get on my second hook almost immediately after. So Yui pulls me off the hook, right? We start healing, and then she starts leaving. I think maybe she saw the killer coming, but I didn't. And then I try to follow her, and I ended up getting killed.
Oh no. Yui!
Then the same person who made no effort to take a hit from me decides to save the Claudette by sabotaging a hook. Where was this a minute ago? The game is basically over at this point because now it's a 3v1. So not much else happened after that. The killer slugged for 4k as usual, and that's about it. Match 2 was a Kaneki. We nearly got this gen done as he got his first hook, except Painrez and Grim Embrace had other plans. Grim eventually got it done, but I got caught in the process.
I thought I got him. I didn't get him.
We already had our third gen by the time he was about to get his third hook. Only problem is Vittorio was about to be on 2. The killer was trying to tunnel Vittorio out of the game, which, to be honest, with how quick we were doing the gens, don't really blame him, but we did everything we could to stop him.
I'll take it.
Wait.
Unfortunate for you.
So Vittorio was able to get away and heal. The only thing is that with all of us trying so hard to help him, no gens got done during that time. Also, Germ did go down in the process. Vittorio looked like he would die again, so I tried to save him with a sabotage. Unfortunately, the next hook was not so far away, and he was dead. I also made the mistake of waiting too long to jump out of the locker to use head-on, and things were now looking really bad. Matter of fact, only about a minute later, all of us were down, and it was over. Next match was against an unknown, and it did not take us very long to finish our first generator. It did, however, take him quite a long time to get his first hook. We got our second gen done, and he was still only at 1. With how quick these gens are flying, there's no way we messed this game up, right? This guy looks like he might actually be making a comeback. 4 hooks now, and Germ is on 2.
Guys, I don't care about Leon. I'm dead.
Even though Germ was gone, we still only had 1 more gen to do. Maybe there's still hope.
Hey, they're coming.
Yeah, there's no stick in this one.
Oh, one gets on it, one gets off.
Have you seen my dog? No, I haven't seen your dog. I didn't know you had a dog.
Ace decided not to hit skill checks, and any hope that we once had was now gone. So after that one, Germ had to get off for the night, and we came back to it a few days later, hopefully to some better results. We started off by going against the Spirit, and things were definitely off to a good start. I then sat on this gen, all alone, completely uninterrupted. Our situation did start to look a bit questionable when somebody got on 2 hooks already. After all this time, I had my first real encounter with the killer. Ultimately, it ended in a den. The team managed to finish the final 2 gens while I was on the hook, but they seemed to forget about me.
Dang, you were sneaky. No, it's not like we're done.
Ripley! Ripley!
Oh, dear God.
Ripley! She's at the other one. Ripley was my only hope.
You not.
Ripley! First thing he heard was what?
Okay, you know what? It's a silent killer.
I think he's silent now.
So it takes Jake only a few seconds to pull me off the hook, so unsurprisingly the killer came back.
Yeah, he's silent on his way to us. Jake, you better take the hit. Okay, he actually is taking the hit. Doesn't matter either. You guys can save me.
Yeah, get him, Jake.
Everyone's actually trying to save me. I've never seen teammates be this helpful. I was scared he was gonna know. Okay, he picked you up though.
Now I'm on death row.
He knows. I'm still on death row, just as I have been for a long time now. I'm gonna hide in the bamboo. He would never know. I definitely am not wearing like bright blue.
So after all that, I finally managed to get to a gen, and we were able to finish it.
And now I'm dead, actually. Goodbye.
I died shortly after he did, and things were definitely over. But you guys get some bonus footage. So he downs the final 2 survivors, all he has to do is put them on the hooks, and it's over. First he put Jake in the cage, who was on 0 hooks at the time, and instead of just putting Sable on the hook too, he instead decides to sit there for about 2 minutes, wasting everybody's time. No one decided to abandon the match, which they could have done, just because he wanted to get that more. He wasted everybody's time. So as we look at the midway recap, we can see that I have just 1 escape, Germ has 0, and the randoms have 2, all of which occurred in a single match. To begin half number 2, we faced a Legion. It was not a great match. It began pretty normal. Nia was the first to go on hook, but then only about a minute later, she went on the hook again. And around the 3-minute mark of this match, she was already dead. I think you can guess how the rest of this match played out.
Let's go, baby!
Match 7, I thought it was a stealth killer, but it was actually just a werewolf who's for some reason really quiet. I quickly learned that she had Ruin, which I ended up finding by complete accident, by the way. That did, however, cost me a hook. We soon got our 2nd gen done, and our 3rd came just a few seconds later. When we got our 4th done, she still only had 3 hooks to her name. It was not looking good for the killer.
Oh, and you can get on your game.
Just like that, this was only the 2nd match in which anybody escaped, and this time it was all 4 of us.
And
Back
we're
on
back
this map.
on the same killer.
I think I'm gonna be real.
She found me somehow.
I don't know who did it.
So it's the same killer, the same skin, and they also have a hex again. This is suspiciously starting to look like it's the same person. So I went back and got rid of that hex from earlier, and our teammates finished the gen at the same time.
I actually had a detective's hunch this game.
I honestly couldn't tell you why they disconnected. Like, it could have just been their internet. I don't know what led up to it. But just like that, we had 2 4-man escapes in a row, even though this one wasn't quite earned. And yes, it was in fact the same exact person. For match 9, we faced a doctor. And for the 3rd time in a row, the killer had Ruin, but that didn't stop us from getting the 1st gen done.
No. Wait, Jake's gonna try to stick it.
After I got put on my 1st hook, we got our 3rd gen done. This was despite the fact that Ruin was still in play. I got put on my 2nd hook, right beside the Ruin totem. And so Jake, instead of getting me first, he went for the totem, which I kind of get it. But that ended up backfiring because the killer downed him right in front of me, and nobody else was even close by, so I ended up dying.
And she didn't even bother to save you. Oh. That's him. No time to dilly, no time to dally.
Bro, he's face camping. You better not even attempt it. Jake, no! He's gonna sacrifice his own life.
Oh god! No, she
Come on,
made it.
go. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, he has a breakable though. Did you speak? There he is. Jake's almost there. He tries to shock for no reason.
Go! Get out of there, Jake! No!
And for our final match of the day, we faced the Skull Merchant. First time in a while, actually. It was starting off pretty well. 1 hook and 1 generator.
And I have the killer.
What?
Oh,
My bad. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to it.
Here we got 2 gens done in a row, and what that meant was that the killer only had 1 hook, and we only had 1 more generator to do.
Oh, there she is. Oh god.
Meg might be dead. And oh, the light though? Come on, you got this. She's hacking.
Oh. No, Kate, you didn't need to.
Well, that's it. Another DBD map completed. So here's the final results. Me and Germ tied with 4 escapes each, and the randoms got 8. Pretty even if you ask me. As a group, we escaped 16 out of 40 times, giving us an even 40%. And I believe that this is the first time that all of us have tied for an equal escape rate. Today we have a couple of fun facts of the day. So first of all, in 9 out of these 10 matches, we got the family residence map, which means that we only got the Sanctum of Wrath 1 time. Unless I'm misunderstanding something, that's as if we flipped a coin 10 times and landed on heads 9 out of 10 times. Like, that seems kind of crazy. Secondly, Germ managed to top his comeback from one of our previous videos. This time, he escaped 0 times in the first 6 matches, and then he went 4 for 4 in the final 4. Well, overall this map looks like it was going really terrible, but somehow we managed to recover it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.